Oh man, I hate the Antichrist. He's so antichristical. We gotta do something right now about this Antichrist business. Welcome to Map 27 Antichrist. Yes, I had to look over there. I gotta keep my windows up for referring to some info I might need to recite, or perhaps not. Don't necessarily bring the index cards unless I'm interviewing, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how marketing's gonna go now that I don't want to necessarily sell myself, but I do want to get to know people. I don't have an answer for you. If I did, would I tell you? Or would I just be like, I'm good with life? Or I just wouldn't be able to find you because you weren't marketing, so I don't know who to help marketing with to those who can't market in the first place. That's kind of what makes money a catch-22. It's like, why are people with more money getting more money? Why are people with less money getting less? It's like, you're trying to squeeze blood from a stone to prove a point here? It's like, yeah, there's blood in that stone. It's totally possible, guys. This level feels a lot like the living end. The level is smaller than you might think, but it certainly doesn't feel like that at first. Especially with all these things that can hit you. Did you like how I was able to drop onto the invulnerability sphere at first? Me too! Oh no, please derive from my need to survive and thrive as I get to my My Vive? Yeah, my Vive. Guys, I have a confession to make. I'm probably not gonna get into VR gaming anytime soon. That's not to say it's not a bad way to spend your time. It's a good way to spend your time. I just realized that's not actually my reason for video game. My reason for gaming is not necessarily immersion. That's what I mean to say. It is for, like, skills, challenges, and puzzles, and just getting to know level designers on a personal level. And sometimes music designers and such, you know. I'm okay with musicians. Like, I'm not really a musician myself, but I like to say I have some more knowledge of music than most. But that's not even my main thing. It's kind of like with comics. Like, I know more about comics than maybe the average person would, but the comics is not my primary thing, so obviously there'd be people who know more about it than me. So why do I have all these tangential interests that I don't think amounts to much? Because you never know when I might need it. Like with a lot of trivias. It's like, finally, someone knew about obscure character number 592. At last, we meet again, Mr. 592. I knew this day would come. I was ready for you. I guess I got to promote you back a bit. Obviously gotta do more. Because right now, I'm just functional. I'm a little functional. There's a crack in the wall. Apply directly to my hands and say there's something in there. Well, I mean, Soul Sphere. I better go grab that right now. I'm feeling pained. Alright, nice. My only issue now is, how do I get out of this particular scenario? Oops. If I had paid attention, I'd realized I could open the cracked wall back. But dropping onto another teleporter works too. So that wasn't even how I got out. But oh shoot! Open the walls. We got chain gunners inside. You can't hide what's inside. Weenie Hut General. Oh no! Weenie Hut General. You can't hide what's inside when worlds collide. The future and the past. Built to last, the future is the past. Doot 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 doot. Yeah, I can't really do point-and-click adventures for the channel. That does mean no King's Quest. Sorry. I like them. I could probably figure them out for you, but the thing is, watching me figuring out is not necessarily that fun. Though figuring it out is. And then just watching the results is fun, but that comes close to like movie levels of video game. I don't necessarily want to be the arbiter of that, so I've decided kind of against it. That means that one fan that asked for my Sam and Max Hit the Road playthrough is not going to get it. I'm very sorry. I have played it though, like from front to back, so I kind of know how to play it again. One of those old LucasArts things. And that's despite, like, half of them being annoying. Looking at you, Sierra. It turns out, I figured out why Sierra made the games harder. It's like, oh man, this shit's too easy. We gotta make the puzzles more bullshit. It's like... Roberta Williams, did you do that? You know, it's got a cool name that I wish I could, like, find out more about. This person named Burger Becky, who, ported Doom to the 32X. Man, that must have been something. Burger Becky, hero of program. Actually, what's the original patron saint of programming? Isn't that like the daughter of Lord Byron, or somewhat related to Byron, Ada Lovelace or something? Yeah, that's the patron saint of programmers right there. I think something some people forget, which is why I'm not really in the programming or software engineering business, even though I know plenty about computer science, is that you need to have both the hemispheres of your brain, like, attached. So, I mean, I have some level of creativity, but it's not enough for me to want to continue using it. Maybe that's just a me problem. I'm not going to be, like, professional game designer someday. I mean, maybe I could be, but... I don't know. There's so many games that exist, I don't feel like the need to add my own. If that makes sense. That's also why... when I want to, like, pay someone for their time, I don't want it to be like a Patreon-like relationship where it's just like, you get to decide what kind of levels I make. I'm like, no. The creative process is yours alone, author. Leave me out of it. I don't need to make anything. You do. Leave me. No. I don't want to control your creative process. So, because it's, the video game is kind of an entryway into the soul. Sort of. It's difficult to comprehend when there's more than one person working on the levels, but when it's just like two guys on the whole set, you kind of get to know how they make stuff. But when it's like one ROM hack author, and I just follow their works and be like, yeah, I recognize your style, Not that I'd be able to describe it. Can you imagine genres of ROM hacks? It's like, whoa. Picking up super shotgun. This part right here feels like the Nirvana level. Not anymore, though. You want to bet this give me an orange file? Well, actually, no. Maybe it's Barons that come out. Something's coming. The moment I grab that key, some shit's gonna go down. Happens every fucking time right now. You know how it is. My Doom brothers and sisters and MBs and whatever I fail to mention. You can just assume that I want to mention you. I don't know all of you. Who are you? Who are you people? But no, language does not do everything justice. And I'm aware of it, which is why I asked for more precision in our language or a better adoption of how we speak and write. Unfortunately, we've just settled on what cobbled up English we have now, and we're just learning to live with that. And it's bad news for people who don't actually want to speak English at all, since it like dominates a lot of YouTube. Because I'd like other people who speak foreign languages to understand my content, even though it's really not going to be like here or there. So I would suggest that I find some, like, you want to transcribe? I could hire you for that, and then we get some bilinguals on the force. But again, a lot of these conveniences for the user for my videos is going to have to involve me having like a little tiny company to just kind of get my things sorted, including... Actually, no, I would have no problem with a website just for me, but the thing is, I never had a need for that, and considering most of the stuff I do is videos anyway, like, I'd have to have something there, or it'd just be text, be like, here's my website, here's my bio, okay, here are the videos, by the way, they're just on this website anyway. What am I doing on your landing page then? I don't know. think we forgot what makes a good website anymore. They all kind of look samey. They all have that same bottom part where it's got like all the things about us, careers, and shit. And every modern webpage looks like that. I'm like, why do we make them all look the same? Well, that's easy. Why do we make all houses look the same? Because we figured out how to make websites, and so the creativity is kind of lost when you just have it on a need-to basis. So, you know, that's how I feel about myself making websites. Just give me some default template. I did mess with Drupal some time ago. Now that I know that Drupal's in the Fediverse, maybe I should mess with it again. But that would just be fine if I were to make it into an RSS feed. Again, I don't know what I want to make a website for. Like, I could show you how to make what it is you want to actually happen, but then to design it, well, I don't know. I know I'm good for something. It just turns out to be more dry and logic-based than you might expect. So, although it sounds like it'd be simple, no, it's not. Especially if you're not willing to try many things in pursuit of answers. So you have to find ways to mitigate the risks from chances you're taking all the time. Like with troubleshooting anything in the IT sector or some shit like that, you know. This is the exit, by the way.
Glad you could join me for my pseudo-philosophical psychological sideshow, Mr. Bob. Oh, thanks. Ugh.
Die, Bart, die. Oh, it's German. The Bart, the. Of course.
Oh no, I hate the Antichrist. God damn it. Why you always gonna ruin my vibes, man? I don't like you either. Oh shit. Well, maybe someday we can get together and form a group. A Satanist group of gaming wolf worship. No, you don't need to worship me. But fans are fine. Just, you don't understand. Can't really do that pseudo-parasocial stuff. I can't even be social, so I don't know how parasocial will do anything for you. Good luck out there. Keep watching my content. Thanks very much.